welcome back to my channel. So you guys, that today we actually are doing my 6th day of my winter makeup series. I am so excited, guys, because we are about 6 more makeup looks, you guys, and then finally I get to do my spring makeup looks again. And then I'll be doing the Valentine's Day makeup look and also the New Year's one. And there's so many, you guys. Like, I am just so excited to actually get back into again. But of course, if you guys are also new to my channel, don't forget to hit a thumbs up. And also, guys, make sure you guys also ring that bell so that way you guys can see so much more amazing content every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so the first thing I actually did off camera is my primer. Alright guys, so you guys know the primer I'm still working on, and that is the L'Oreal Spring Skin Fasting Primer. This is the original Ethereal Rose Glow. You guys, this is the primer I'm still working on right now as we speak. Look at that. You guys, this is how much I'm still working on right now as we speak. Oh my gosh, you guys, I am so excited to actually can't wait to put this into my next makeup empties. And also, guys, I am gonna be using the Pixie one really soon, and I want you guys to know I am literally doing right now is to get through all the primers and all the rest of my makeup. And I also can't wait to go back to Ipsy again, you guys. I miss doing Ipsy videos so much. And also, guys, stay tuned for this in my next makeup empties, you guys, in June. Alright guys, so the next thing you guys are going to see really soon I'm actually using, it's my foundation. And if you guys want to know, I got this from, I actually got it at Dollar General. And this is the e.l.f. Holo Glow Liquid Filter Glow Radiant for Radiant Skin. And the shade that I have is the number 1 Fair. Look at that. Guys, this is the foundation I'm still working on. But I'm going to show you guys how far exactly I am real quick. Oh yeah, you guys, this is actually, it's about to be done really soon. But I'm also really excited about, you guys, is I cannot wait to literally get every bit of it. And I will make sure to put the thingy back in here, and I will also be using the L'Oreal one. I'm super excited. I love this foundation. You guys can see on my skin, and I can't wait to get more of these. So make sure you guys stay tuned for this in my next makeup update, you guys, in June. Alright guys, so the next thing I also am still working on, it's my concealer. Alright guys, so the concealer I'm actually working on right now, and that is the e.l.f. Make-It, and this is called Thick Flawless Multi-Use Effective Concealer, and this is the shade 2.5. Alright guys, so I'm gonna actually see exactly how far I'm on this guy real quick. Oh yeah, you guys know I am still very slowly working on this concealer. But you guys also, like when I actually am going, usually when I go through my other concealers, I always make sure if it's still pretty good or if it's actually dried up. And if it's actually, or if I got to put in the empties, I will grab it and then literally from the other house and I will actually bring it here and I will put it into my makeup empties. And you guys are gonna see so many, even like if I got the little sample ones I got, but you guys will see every single makeup I ever go through, and my sister goes through, the guest that she goes through, my mom goes through. So guys, stay tuned for this in my next makeup update, you guys, in June. Alright guys, so the next thing I also am working on is my powder. Alright guys, so you guys know the powder I'm still working on, and that is the CoverGirl True Blend Materials in this loose material powder, and it's the 4-5 Light. You guys, this is how much I'm still working on right now as we speak. Also, guys, I actually am literally right here, and it's actually not exactly done yet, but it definitely will be take at least maybe a couple of months, but I will definitely give you guys more updates on this powder. And I know it doesn't really match my skin, but I know I already add the other powders in here because I'm like trying to like get those out of it and try to put it into, you know, my empties. But you guys are going to see so many other powders. I'm going to be like rotating and including my future empties. So stay tuned for this, you guys, in my soon to be update in June. Alright guys, so the next thing I also am working on is my brow product. Alright guys, so the brow product I'm still working on, and that is the $1 Billion Brows, and it's the shade called Taupe. Look at that. You guys, this is how much I'm still working on right now as we speak. Also guys, this one is exactly not actually done quite yet, but I always am going to make sure you guys, I get every bit of it out and onto my brush and make sure to put it on my brows. And also guys, like when I can't get any more out, then I'll make sure I scrape it with a pencil or whatever, and then I will put that into the e.l.f. one. And there's so many of these, you guys. I have not even tried yet, and I have other brow products I'm going to be also rotating. And if my sister has any brow products or anything like that, then also if my other sister also goes through any makeup also, I'll make sure to include them too. So guys, stay tuned for this one in my soon to be update. And also if I go back to Ipsy again, I will definitely actually get more of these also in my future choice. So definitely stay tuned for that. Alright guys, so the next thing I am also super duper excited, guys. I actually am working on right now. You guys can see on my lips, and that is my lip combo. Alright guys, so the first one I actually am working on right now, it's my lipstick. Alright guys, so the lipstick I already am working on, and that is the CoverGirl, and it's the shade number 40. Look at that. You guys, this is how much I'm still working on right now as we speak. But oh my gosh, I am super duper excited, you guys, to finish this lipstick. And then when I actually am done scraping all of this out, and I will make sure I clean also the cap, and then also the inside right here, and also the very inside of it. And then I will put this whole thing into my empties, and I'm super duper excited, you guys, that I can't believe this is my last CoverGirl one I have. And I can't wait if you guys see the Maybelline one that my mom has, and I'll make sure to include that also pretty soon. So you guys are gonna see a ton of my old lipsticks, and I'm actually really excited, you guys, to include my chapstick empties pretty soon, my perfume empties, my skincare, my home care, my makeup. So that's why, you guys, like, there's gonna be so much new empties every single month. But also, if you guys can see all that stuff right over there, that Cetaphil that my husband and I are both using, that's gonna be done pretty soon, and the Sol de Janeiro over there is gonna be done, and all those other hand sanitizers, you guys, I am gonna be including them into my home care of my perfume empties. So make sure you guys stay tuned for it, and also stay tuned for this in my soon-to-be update, you guys, in June. Alright guys, so the next thing you guys are going to see also in my soon-to-be future empties, it's my lip gloss. Alright guys, so the lip gloss I'm actually working on, and that's called Fab Beauty. You guys, this is the lip gloss I'm actually working on right now. And I want you guys to know it is still pretty full, but I really do love this lip gloss. I know there's so many of them from Bath and Body Works. I have not even tried yet. So every time, you guys, like, when I'm actually done with a certain lip gloss, you guys know I put them right into the empties. And I'm always going to be like rotating so many new makeup. And that's why I'm really grateful I'm getting all this old makeup that I've actually had for so long. And I just can't wait to like get rid of it in the future. So make sure you guys stay tuned for this in my soon-to-be update, you guys, in June as well. Alright guys, so the first thing I'm going to go ahead and put on, and I'm going to use my Pop Beauty, and this one is the Pop Beauty Brighten Your Life. This is the eyeshadow trio. It's called Natural Bear. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and use this color right here. I'm going to use that for my entire crease. Alright guys, so the next thing I'm going to go ahead and also put on, and that is my NARS palette. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and use this color right here. I'm going to use that for my upper crease. Alright guys, and the last thing I'm going to go ahead and actually put on, I'm going to use this shimmer color right here for my entire crease. Alright guys, and then the next thing I'm going to go ahead and do off camera, and that is my Maybelline New York, the Falsies Left Lip Mascara, the shade Black. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and actually put on this mascara off camera real quick, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so my mascara is on. Alright guys, so the next thing I actually am gonna put on, and that's actually the Hoola Benefit, and it's called Matte Powder Bronzer. Alright guys, so the next thing I'm going to go ahead and put on is just the Wonder Beauty, and this is the Double Date Lip and Cheek, and the top one is called Sweet Talker and the bottom is called Sweep. Alright guys, so the next thing I'm going to go ahead and put on, and that is my highlighter. Alright guys, so the highlight I'm actually using is the Seen from Space IB, and it's called Iridescent Highlight from Space Case Cosmetics. This makeup look, you guys, looks so good. Alright guys, so the next thing I actually am going to go ahead and put on, and that is my actual setting spray. But you guys know I'm using it as like a primer, but I actually am using it as a setting spray. Alright guys, so I'm actually using my Urban Decay B6 Vitamin Fusion Complexion Primer Spray. This is skin balancing, even skin tone, and oil absorbing. Alright guys, so here is my day 6 day of my Christmas makeup series. But of course, if you guys are also new to my channel, don't forget a thumbs up, and also guys, make sure you guys also ring that bell so that we guys can see so much more exciting, amazing content every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And also guys, I'm so excited for you guys to meet the special guest on my channel. I'm so excited, and I mentioned him so many times on my channel, and oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so excited. So make sure you guys get notifications on, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button so you guys do not miss this exciting actual special guest. But I love you guys all so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video.